change in life.
Hello, hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our weekly fitness nutritionist webinar. Okay, I'm Vincent here, and I will be your main host for today's session. Great to see everyone back again today. All right, so today we are actually doing the English session for Victor session. Today is English, and next week at the same time, okay, same topic but in Mandarin. Okay, so I'm so happy to see everyone back again today. Thank you for taking your time out to participate in today's session. I think you can hear me. Okay. All right. I'm doing a sound check. All right. Okay. Before we start, okay, for those who have invited your friends and customers to this session, okay, please make sure they are on the call now, okay, by sending them a reminder on Facebook, Messengers, WhatsApp, Line, or whatever. Send them a reminder, so that they don't miss out whatever information that we are sharing today. Okay. We have been planning and organizing a lot of online health talks, okay, this period, so that you can actually invite your customers to this Zoom session and have them to listen to the health talk. Okay, all these sessions are conducted by our professionals, all right, such as Victor Chao and also the fellow team of nutritionists. All right. All right, okay, let's get started. Everyone wants to look good and be healthy. I'm pretty sure of that. And today, our fitness nutritionist Victor will be discussing with everyone on how to get a nicely shaped body, okay, with bodybuilding and balance oil. Okay, he will also be sharing with us his transformation over the past years and what trigger or inspire him to take this fitness journey as he teaches you how to live and eat well. All right. So he has been taking the balance oil. Okay. And of course, we also have plenty in Zinzino. We also have plenty of well-known ambassador taking the balance oil as well. Okay, which Victor will be presenting to you later. So if you have not been taking our Zinzino balance oil, okay, you should really start considering taking them to improve your diet. All right. Before we start, okay, let us give a short introduction of Victor. Okay, this is a quick profile of Victor Chao. Okay, he has obtained his bachelor and honors degree, okay, in food science and nutrition, and master in food science with business management, okay, both from UCSI University. He is also a member of the Nutrition Society of Malaysia, NSM. Okay, he has also had fruitful working experiences as nutritionist at various companies, and also he has been invited to be a guest lecturer speakers for his university to impart his knowledge to his junior. And we are extremely happy and proud that he is speaking to everyone now here in Zinzino about the wonderful product that we have. Okay, he is also a fitness chef and influencer. From the above, we can see that Victor has aspired to help more individuals to achieve attainable and sustainable holistic health, okay, through fitness and nutrition. All right, I can't wait to hear his sharing. So without further ado, okay, let us all type in 888 into the chat box and give our warmest applause to welcome Victor Chao. Victor, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Winston. All right, so welcome back, everyone. And this is Victor Chao here, your favorite fitness nutritionist, back on track from our Chinese New Year and together with a new topic today. So, yeah, today's topic, as Vincent mentioned, all right, is about bodybuilding. Now, I'm pretty sure some of you here may not be really keen of what is the term of bodybuilding too. Now, bodybuilding is actually like an all-round package for you to become fit like me, right? So a lot of people think that bodybuilding is sometimes they have this misconception is that they think that bodybuilders are only for those who wanted to step on stage to let people see how big are their muscles and how huge they are. But actually, in fact, it is not that true, yeah, okay? Actually, the purpose of even start to build up your body with muscles is actually there are many benefits to it, all right? For example, in my case, all right, I'm actually someone who gained my confidence through the gym, through bodybuilding. Because the moment when I see more and more results with my body changes, it gives me confidence to be able to do a lot of things in life, including my academics, my career, and even today being able to have this confidence to talk to you online. All right. So today I'm gonna share with you how does this bodybuilding help me and how does Zizinos Balance Oil can help you too in your bodybuilding journey. Now, bear in mind that when I mentioned about bodybuilding, you don't need to imagine that it is something that you need to go to the extreme to compete in bodybuilding shows. Of course, if you can really do it, then it's definitely a great opportunity for you. Because nowadays, people more and more care about their own body image. And when they care about their body image, sometimes they do not know where to start. Now, a very great start is to through going to the gym. Yeah, some people might say that, oh, I go to the gym, I don't need to always lift those weights. Okay, lift weights are only for those guys who really want to be those macho men. But actually, it's not that I would say exaggerated. Actually, if you have more muscles, first of all, you'll be more healthy. Secondly, you'll be more confident, and thirdly, you will have a lot of those emotional benefits to you. All right. So bear in mind that today, if you are able to adapt just one or two tips in terms of building up some muscles to you, I'm pretty sure that it will give you a lot of benefits in your health and in your confidence. All right. So how do I actually prove myself as a fitness nutritionist? It's also through bodybuilding. As you can see, the muscles that you see from my pictures today are not being made in 1 or 2 days. Yeah, it's through continuous practicing in my diet and exercise, and also every day practicing new exercises, and also eat, sleep, repeat in a healthy way. Right. So this is something that is not a 1 or 2 day magic. It's something that you need to adapt it as your own lifestyle, right? And I really hope that every one of you here, no matter what is your goal at the end of the day, I hope that more or less you can, adapt some tips in terms of building up your muscles, because sometimes you never know, it will lead you to any opportunities in health and in your life. All right. So here it is. Okay. As you can already know that actually bodybuilding, 70% of it is also consisted from our diet and 30% is from our exercise. So at the end of the day, you don't need to imagine you need to lift very, very heavy. No, you only need to take care most of your part in your diet. Okay. Now, here's one misconception about everyone, and pretty sure not just everyone, but many people who think that bodybuilders never eat oily and fatty foods, right? So I'm gonna let you see the trend nowadays, yeah. Okay. So there are three examples here, three example role models that you may see from your social media. Okay. So the first one here, as you can see from the left hand part here, is actually an Instagram post that I adapted from not none other than The Rock. Now, any of you here, if you do not know who is The Rock, is actually he is Dwayne Johnson. Okay, he is one of my idol, and he is really big, and he is one of the most biggest Hollywood stars, and he is super duper fit. All right. So, what is his favorite diet? Actually, he sometimes likes to eat fatty foods. All right, and one of those fatty foods that he usually like to eat during his cheat days are peanut butters molded in pancakes that is made by himself. Alright? So you may be wondering, someone like as fit as him, why do he even actually like to eat peanut butter, such high fat food? Okay. Now this is case number one. Case number two is of course me myself, right? I love actually in reality, I really love to eat sushi. And when I choose sushi, I always choose the fattest one, which is the one that is full of salmon, smoked salmon, and also the ones that have, oily stuff in it, right? So actually, you can see from my diet, is actually I pretty much like to eat oily foods. But in fact, in reality, my body is still okay. As you can see, I'm still flexing while eating, right? So there is a misconception here that many people think that we fitness influencers are pretty much always on a low fat or zero fat diet, but actually in truth is not that. Yeah, all right. And for another influencer that you may be heard of it, seen him even in Zizino's page, is this bodybuilder called Osladil, right? So he is one of the ambassadors for Zizino. If you watch closely our opening video, all right, one of the opening videos that promotes Zinzino's athletes. He is one of them, and he is also bodybuilder, and he is also being able to eat Zinzino's balance oil every day, every single day. Since not because he is an ambassador, but also he adapts this to his lifestyle diet. All right. If you see in actual world, how we look like in the mirror, half naked, is like this. Is we are still very fit, we are still very healthy, and we still like to eat oils and fats. But remember, yeah, what we are eating to be able to look like this is part of the process that we only choose healthy oils. We don't actually choose all oils into our diet. We only choose the specific healthy oils. Now, which healthy oils that makes us fit like today? Okay, I'm pretty sure every one of you here may have an idea or two. These are oils that are related to omega-3 and 6. Okay, not just crappy, unhealthy oils such as trans fat. Yeah, all right. So bear in mind that the fact that bodybuilders never eat oil and fats, the answer is false. This is a false misconception. All right. Now moving on, Zizino doesn't just have bodybuilders here. They also have a hall of athletes and ambassadors. Now these are just what three of the many ambassadors that actually Zizino have, in correlation with them. All right. So one of it is Emil Kraft, which is a Premier League football player that I really look up to. And also there are swimmers, national swimmers, CrossFit champions amongst the ambassadors that Zizinos have. So you see, if athletes also are able to adapt a lifestyle with omega-3 and 6 healthy oils, why not us normal people cannot also be able to adapt this all into our daily diet lifestyle, right? So if athletes can eat all, I'm pretty sure every one of you here can also put one or two types of oils, healthy oils into your diet that really benefits you to have a great body like us. All right. So you see, in the reality world, okay, oils and fats are not the culprit when it comes to being obese. All right. The true culprit is actually through what are the type of foods that you eat every day. Now you see, and as example, all right, Malaysia is still one of the leading countries that are number one in terms of obesity cases, all right? So why is that so? It's because Malaysia's diet, if you look closely, most of our delicacies are full and rich in carbohydrates first. When it comes to fat, it doesn't really account to a lot of the calories. Yeah, our diet nowadays are really high in carbohydrates, less in protein, and less in vegetables, and even healthy oils. Yeah, most of the oils that you see from our daily delicacies, Asian foods, are usually trans fat from reused oils, from margarine, for processed oil, refined oils, to fried foods, okay, to cook any of these curries that we eat every day. So you see, actually, the key point here is that you need to eat the right nutrients for the right body. Now, what do we bodybuilders always eat in common is actually like foods like this. As you can see from the picture here, the right hand side, these are the foods that we actually eat a lot in our daily life. Yeah, bodybuilders, if you really want to build a body with a lot of this muscle mass, you need to eat more because the process of building muscle is actually anabolic, right? Anabolic means that you need to eat something more than you need in order for your body to build, just like how you build up your fat in your body. But instead of building up our fat stores, we build up those lean muscles for us to look good. But if you're just eating daily without exercises, what you're eating will be excessive than your basal metabolic rate, which in other words, it will be more than what you need in your body. So if you're not burning out those extra calories, you'll become fat. So that is why exercise comes in here. Okay. If you're someone who is really aiming to be someone who has more muscles in a short period of time, my number one advice for you is just go to the gym and do weight training. In fact, you can actually do weight training like 5 times a week, yeah, because in the during the weight training process, what we are doing is actually we are making our muscles tear and recover, tear and recover. The moment when we are exercising, we are making our muscles being stressed, being strenuous, so that it has the opportunity to repair. When it repair, it will grow bigger and larger. So the repairing process occurs when we sleep, when we eat, and when we eat the right foods, including the right oils. Okay, so if you give one person, right, who always just do weightlifting every day, but he doesn't eat healthy foods, healthy oils at all. He just eat crappy foods every day. Guess what? At the end of the day, he will be nowhere fit. Okay, maybe he will be fatter than usual. Okay, but if you're someone who is training hard, doing the right exercises, weightlifting techniques, and also eating the right foods with sufficient amount of rest, there you will lead to a better body day by day. Okay, so what you see that how I have my body today nowadays is not like running a lot, yeah. It's more towards to like 70% of my exercises are from the gym, and maybe 30% sometimes I do body weight or even running. Okay, if let's say you're someone who is always everyday running, you will get slim but you won't get big. For bodybuilders, we wanted to get big, more muscles. So you see those marathon people, when they those full marathon runners like 20 km and above, usually they are really fast, really they have a very good endurance, but they are not as big as muscular, right? So that is why because this is due to the exercises that they do are aerobic. Aerobic doesn't really actually makes your muscles tear and wear that intense as compared to weightlifting. So for those people today, if you're listening here, if you really want to build out some muscle mass, you have to lift weights. Okay, this is my number one advice to you. And also eat a diet high in protein, like what you're seeing now, like how I eat. As you can see, most of my meals here, they pretty much is decent in protein, have carbohydrates. Yes, you still need to eat your rice and noodles, yeah. And also, there are not lack of healthy oils, alright. So my oils, my healthy fats comes from, sometimes salmon fish, sometimes eggs, and sometimes from one of the products that I always take every day. And I'm gonna mention to every one of you here what is the product that I will be taking and have been taking every day to replenish back all those lost healthy oils from my diet too. Okay, so this is a reality. This is my lifestyle that we all bodybuilders have in common. All right. Now bear in mind that if let's say everything here that you hear today will be like really complexing to you, okay, you just need to remember this. If you want to be fit today, no matter what is your life goal is or health goal is, remember 70% is from a healthy diet, 20% from correct exercises. As I mentioned for bodybuilders, it is weightlifting, and the lastly is 10% lifestyle. Yes, your lifestyle also affects what you look today. Okay, if you're someone who is practicing a healthy diet, very good. Correct exercises, also very good, but you're lacking of a good lifestyle. You always stay up late. You have alcoholism. You smoke, and you don't have a healthy lifestyle at all, apart from exercises and diet. Right? At the end of the day, all what your effort will be always be wasted too. At the end of the day. So you still everything comes hand in hand. You cannot let one or two from these three main points of pyramid of bodybuilding. All right, so bear in mind with this. Okay, and today we'll be covering the top 4 myths and conception about fats and fitness. Now, sometimes a lot of people think about fats and bodybuilding. They might not think that they are related at all. Most people who think that bodybuilders always eat a lot every day is just protein, protein, protein. Whey protein shake, eggs, chicken breast, fish, beef. It sounds like our lifestyle, our daily diet is just full of meat. We are meat eaters, but the truth is no. Yeah, we still need to eat vegetables, and in fact more vegetables than usual. Carbohydrates we still need for us to have energy to go to the gym, and same goes to our fats. So how does fats actually affect us? Here I'll address these 4 issues that a lot of people have always been asking about me about how I achieve when it comes to advocating a lifestyle with fat intake. First of all, a lot of people may think that eating fats and oils will make us fat. Now, is it true or not? Later you will know. Fats and oils can help us to build up fitness. Now, you might heard of protein. Yes, it can help us to build up fitness. But fats and oils, do they really help also? A diet without fats and oils is sustainably healthy. Maybe you have heard of some diets that tell you to have zero fat intake, okay, or even low fat, very, very extremely low fat diet. Is it sustainably healthy? And last but not the least, a lower body fat percentage will equal to a better health and a better you. Okay, so if you're going for single digit body fat percentage, what will happen to your body? Will you be more healthy than usual? All right, these are the issues that I will talk into it. All right, so the first one, okay, without further ado, eating fats and oils, will they make us fat? The answer is yes and no. Yeah, why is because first of all, our fats are still fats. They are still high in calories. 1 gram of fat still equal to 9 calories. Doesn't matter whether it's unsaturated, saturated, trans fat, animal fats, plant oils, they are all equal to 1 gram, 9 calories. Alright, so they are still energy dense and heaty. So if you're someone who is drinking fats as water, yeah, like drinking a lot of fats per day, you still get fat very fast. They are still high in calories, no matter how healthy they are. Okay, but the thing is, we still cannot omit it totally because why? Some specific healthy fats still help us to improve our cardiovascular health. We'll be able to breathe better and also perform better in our exercises. Every time we exercise, we need normal functioning of our breathing. So with a certain intake of healthy fats, you'll perform better in your exercises and your daily health too, right? It also promotes appetite satiety, meaning to say a diet with fats and without fats, the diet with fats will normally make you more fuller, okay? When you are more fuller, you will feel more happier and you'll have the less tendency to eat more junk foods, okay? So this indirectly also help us to control our diet too, to prevent us from overeating other foods, although it's low in fat but it's still high in sugar too. So fats more or less also help us to control our diet, in other words, control our calorie intake. And last but not the least, enhances our cell metabolism. Yes, certain healthy fats do make our cells metabolism better. When our cells metabolism better, meaning to say that our body's ability to burn fat and process all those waste products will be better. All right. So at the end of the day, it's not just about whether this fat is able to make you fat or not. It depends on what type of fats you're taking and how much you're taking on a daily basis. So you need to have a balance with it. All right. So the answer here is yes and no. Eating fats and oils can make us fat and also make us fit as well. All right. So second misconception here, fats and oils, can they help us to build up our fitness? Meaning to say that when we eat fats and oils, will it help us to become fitter? The answer is actually yes, but indirectly, yeah. All right. Why do I mention like this? Is because that it depends on the type of fats and oils that makes you fitter. For example, the first one, actually certain types of healthy oils, they can help you to reduce inflammation in your body. During our exercise period, sometimes people may tend to over exercise, okay, over exercise, and when they do like that, okay, sometimes some parts, their body parts will inflame. For example, their joints, because due to the excessive exercises, they will be stressed, and then sometimes they will feel pain in their joints or even in their muscles. So the key point here is that if you're eating certain, okay, healthy fats, for example, EPA and DHA, accompanied with glucosamine, will help you in terms of relieving, right, stress joints that are usually a symptom of arthritis or from heavy lifting, excessive heavy lifting. It will protect your joints and makes you to be able to preserve more collagen, right? And in terms of muscle soreness, it also helps your muscle to be able to relieve from the inflammation, recover faster, which leads to the second function here is muscle soreness recovery. Okay, now if you're eating the healthy fats, I mentioned the second time, the healthy fats and oils, only this type of oils will be able to promote more muscle building hormones. Yes, you heard it right. Our hormones sometimes are also made of fats, yeah, the healthy fats, right? And when I mention healthy fats and oils here are those unsaturated fats, EPA and DHA, okay? By eating this sufficient amount of healthy fats, you'll be able to boost up those muscle building hormones such as testosterone, all right? If you have this hormone, the effort of you to be able to build up more muscle will be easier. You'll be able to build up more muscle faster than the normal people who doesn't have a really good amount of testosterone, those muscle building hormones. And the third one here is our cardio fitness, all right? Because when you're eating the healthy EPA and DHA, you'll be able to reduce down those bad cholesterol that deposits among our arteries. Okay, now imagine this, when your arteries are being deposited with more of these fat deposits, you will have developed high blood pressure. You'll stress your lungs and heart to be needed to pump more oxygen throughout your body for you to be oxidized, for you to be able to exercise, for you to be able to replenish those oxygen debt. Okay, so when that case happens, you will limit your capacity of exercising. Okay, so these healthy oils help us to clean up these artery holes. Okay, it helps us to clean up the tube here so that when there is more space for more oxygen to travel throughout our body through these arteries, so that the more space for oxygenated blood to travel, you'll be able to oxidize more easily. All right, you'll be able to have more oxygenated blood throughout your body, and you will be more energetic, able to do more exercises. So you see, at the end of the day, fats and oils, the healthy ones, indirectly help us to improve our muscle, improve our heart and lungs, and also improve our joint health, right? So it also helps us to build up our fitness, because without this function, you'll be unable to do more exercise more efficiently. All right, so the answer here is yes, fats and oils can help us to build up fitness indirectly. All right, and the third fact here is that a diet without fats and oils, is it sustainably healthy? Now, I always hear from my relatives, and whenever I go out to eat, people always think that, you know, the diet nowadays, the trendy diet nowadays is that you do not need to eat any carbohydrates, you do not need to eat any fats and oils, you just need to eat more meats, right? And then more vegetables. Is it really sustainable? For me, actually, the answer is a straight no. Why? Is because, first of all, imagine that you're totally omitting oils from your diet. Everything you're eating are steamed. Everything that you're eating are chicken breast steamed veggies. What will happen is that your body will be depleted with fat intake. When that happens, a lot of us didn't know that actually a lot of our body components need these fats. Yeah. For example, our white blood cells, they need omega-3 to stimulate them, especially during this pandemic. We need to still maintain a good immunity function, right? So you still need omega-3 to boost your immunity, white blood cells. Secondly, our neurotransmitters, our brain cells are also composed of these unsaturated fats. So when we are able to think properly, think fast, perform fast in our daily tasks, part of it is because we have a healthy brain. And with a healthy brain, you must have enough of unsaturated fats in your diet in order to boost your brain health. And thirdly, optimal cell membrane health. Okay, even our smallest unit in our body, cells, every cells, they are consist of a cell membrane, and these cell membranes are also essential. To be essential, they need to have unsaturated fats. Okay, so you see, from our cells, our brain, our immunity, they all need these fats. If you're omitting all these fats, guess what? What will happen to your body? You'll have a very weak immunity. You'll be not able to have a healthy brain. Sometimes you'll be forgetful, your lack of focus, you don't have a very good mood every day, no matter how. Okay, and also your cells will be at a very disadvantage. Okay, disadvantage of being unhealthy. All right. So you see, every part of our body needs fats, and if you're totally cutting out fats from your diet, I believe that it is not worth for your long-term health. All right. And lastly, lower body fat percentage. All right. Does it always equal to better health? All right. Now, bodybuilders, they always think that, when we go on stage to perform, yes, we need to have a very, very low body fat percentage to impress those judges, to let people see how good their body are, and including me. I've been through the process of getting into a very, very low body fat. Okay. Now, what does it mean by a very low body fat is, for males, okay, it will be roughly less than 10% of body fat. For females, maybe less than 15%. Okay, will it be actually healthy when we maintain this low body fat? For the long term, actually no. All right, it's because that when your body is under a very low body fat percentage, you'll be always tend to feel tired, because sometimes fats in our body, they are stored as energy stores. Okay, sometimes when we are lacking of energy, when we don't have our glycogen stores in our body already, fats deposits is the last resort for us to boost back our body to be able to functioning well. And for our body to function well, we need energy, and this energy sometimes can be derived from these fats. So fats is not entirely bad. In extreme cases, they are our chance of survival, right? And when I meant survival, it also helps us to make our body warm, especially during cold days. So if you compare someone who is very fat and someone who is very skinny in a very dry place or very cold place, the first one to die is always the skinniest guy. Okay, the fat person might able to survive longer. Okay, so this is the fact. Yeah, fat is not entirely bad. And sometimes when you have a really, really low body fat, you'll be moody, you'll be able to, unable to focus better. Sometimes you'll have a bad temper, you always throw tantrum. This happens, yeah. And hormonal imbalance, like as I mentioned before, a very, very low body fat percentage will lead you to low testosterone. Indirectly, it makes us, being harder to build up more muscles, because due to the lack of muscle building hormones. And also leptin levels. For information, leptin is actually the hormone that makes us to feel full in our diet. Okay, so if you're having a very, very low body fat percentage, you have low levels of this feeling full hormone. So it also equals to you'll be able to feel hungry very often. It makes you struggle. You really always wanted to eat unhealthy stuff. So that is why there is a trend. If you notice those bodybuilders, after their competition, they always go for the unhealthiest food, what they so called their cheat day, epic cheat meal after post competition. They'll eat a lot of fast food, they'll eat a lot of the things, anything they like, until they are full, until they are bloated. Okay, to me, this is not a really healthy process. But why do they do like this? Is because they have been dieting for nearly a year or two, all right, eating the same thing over and over again, eating those food that are very, very low in fat, okay, very, very extreme, that cause them to have a mental breakdown after the competition ends. Okay, so it's in the long term, you can see that this is not a healthy lifestyle. And lastly, bad skin. As we actually shared before, our skin also composed of adipose tissue. So if you're someone who is really, really low in body fat percentage, you'll get more wrinkles in your body. and also your face, so you will feel and look more old than usual. Okay, so there are also, as you can see, a low body fat percentage doesn't always mean healthy. And you may be wondering which is the category of healthy body fat percentage. Now, here is a very straightforward example here. Sometimes too extreme is always the unhealthiest one. Okay, so to me, I think for males, yeah, okay, the best body fat percentage is 10 to 12%, or even the most is 15%. Anything be above 15%, you have space for improvement. And if your body fat percentage is around 40% like this, oh, guess what? You're in the obese category already. But if you're too low in body fat percentage, like 3 to 4% like this picture here, as extreme as like this, you never last long, okay? You never feel happy one. You, for people who have this 3 to 4% of body fat percentage, usually, yeah, they always eat by themselves. They always eat those foods that are dry, does not have any oils and fats. They will not feel healthy and they will not feel happy too. Okay, this is the life. Okay, we humans are born to eat healthy and tasty foods. All right. So to me, a healthy food is not just about the right nutrients, but also the right taste. So today, I still, maintain a body fat percentage of around 10 to 12%. I didn't actually measure it, but I know from my body image, I'm in the category of 10 to 12%. So this is a goal that every one of you here can take a reference for, all right? And if you're guessing that how does a 10 to 12% body fat looks like, at the end of the session, you will have the chance to see it, all right? But to me, here is the summary that what you can learn from my top 4 tips here, right? So the first one here, as a small recap, eating fats and oils doesn't make us fat. Believe what I say today, right? It's not about eating how much fat also, but also it is about what kinds of fats that you're eating every day. Secondly, fats and oils really can help us to build up my fitness. If I can build up my body with a diet that is full of healthy fats, I believe you can too. All right. And a diet without fats and oils is sustainably healthy? No. Okay. Your diet on the long term, you still need to incorporate the healthy fats and oils to be balanced. All right. And last but not the least, lower body fat percentage doesn't always mean better health. In fact, it is the opposite. If you're going to the extreme of 3 to 4%, maybe spontaneously okay, but in long term, you will not feel happy. Trust me, I've been through this process. All right. So healthy fats are important in fitness. All right. So you may be wondering, since you are advocating a lifestyle that is full of healthy fats, now what are the healthy fats and oils that we should take? This is the highlight of today's topic, right? So there are 2 categories that you can just straightforward to choose from your foods. First of all is plant oils. Okay, now plant oils, why do I mention it? Is because as usual, we all know plant oils, they are rich in unsaturated fats, but in the form of ALA, which is alpha linolenic acid. These are the primary sources of EPA and DHA, but in a crude form. When I mention crude form, meaning to say that you need to process it, your body need to digest it, so that your body are able to absorb the EPA and DHA. Because our body unable to absorb ALA, it need to digest this ALA first in order to become EPA and DHA, so that our body can able to absorb. But the truth is, not everyone's body is created equal. Alright, so not everyone is able to absorb this ALA, digest this ALA to EPA and DHA efficiently. Alright, but still, you still need to eat enough plant oils because they have these polyphenols that fish oil do not have. Alright, polyphenols, those are high antioxidant nutrients for our body to give us a lot of health benefits. Now, talking about fish oils, alright, so fish oil, we all know that the market nowadays are saturated with fish oil products. No matter which pharmacy you go, there will always be fish oil at the shelf, right? But the thing is, the market nowadays is also doesn't have this high demand for this capsule fish oil is because that a lot of people nowadays they don't really like to swallow big pills and big capsules. And for capsule like this fish oil, sometimes they find it hard to digest. And even after they digest, they always have this fishy bad breath from their mouth. All right. So this demotivates people nowadays for opting this kind of fish oil. So what I can offer to every one of you here today, no matter you're going to the bodybuilding line or to the health line, Zizinos Balance Oil will more or less help you throughout this journey. Alright, as I mentioned just now, for all the benefits of from these healthy oils that help us to build our muscles, Zizinos Balance Oil also have all these criteria. Alright, because they have best of the both worlds of wild caught small fish and the best of the cold pressed extra virgin olive oil. These are the two healthiest oils that are existing in the market nowadays, right? But the thing is doesn't make them to be capsule, okay? They make them to be as natural as possible in their original oil form, right? Because they believe that this food is so nutritious, they can be the medicine of tomorrow, the medicine of your food, all right? So the whole concept here is from the concept of omega-6 to 3 balance, right? Now, a lot of people do not know, yeah, when they buy any of these healthy oils product, they do not know how they actually help them. The first criteria whether a product is able to be help you in terms of the omega-3 and 6 health is from the omega-6 and 3 balance, ratio balance. If one product claims that it's able to help you to restore back a great balance of omega-6 and 3, this is the product that you're looking for. But the truth is, a lot of product and food nowadays are unable to help us to achieve a balanced omega-6 to 3 ratio. Okay, because due to the overly processed food that we are eating every day, more or less, most of us, 99% of us, do not have a balanced omega-6 to 3 ratio. Okay, and when that happens, the first thing that will affect our cells, right? So when your body, no matter whether you're a bodybuilder or not, for bodybuilder who doesn't eat any fats at all, and also for people like us normal people who always eat unhealthy fats every day, what will happen to our cells is that it will become rigid first. As I mentioned before, all of our cells are consistent of this membrane, cell membrane, which are called phospholipid, okay, bilayers, right? Phospholipid, as the name mentioned itself, is itself is already a fat, a component of fats, right? So what you're eating today, what type of fats you are eating, or even you don't eat any fats at all, you will also affect this cell membrane. And when that happens, all right, when you do not have healthy oils in your diet, nutrients will be unable to get into your cells easily due to the rigid cell membrane. And the waste products will come out really, really difficult. Okay, as compared to a person who always have a balanced omega-3 to 6 ratio in their diet intake, okay, their cell membrane in contrast will be very, very flexible, will be very, very energetic. This cell will be able to absorb more good nutrients easily and expel out, metabolize out all those bad things from the cell very efficiently. So for people who have a balanced omega-3 to 6 ratio in their diet and also in their body, they'll be able to have a better cell metabolism. Better cell metabolism means to say your body will be able to perform faster than normal people. You'll be able to burn fat more easily and be able to sweat easily than more people. In another way, it helps you to achieve your fitness goal faster and better, right? So you see the difference. A person with a healthy oil intake without a healthy oil intake does have a big difference in terms of their fitness goal and bodybuilding goals, right? But all this will not be achieved without a test-based formula, right? Now, we all wanted to have a formula that is really proven by science and also proven in our body, okay? So in order to achieve that, Zinzino does a lot of homework in terms of preserving all these nutrients by adding in vitamins, antioxidants, and none of course omega-3 EPA, DHA, and DPA. And also olive polyphenols, they do not actually miss out too, right? So you're not just eating fish oil, yeah, you're eating a lot of vitamins from the olive oil as well. And these oils will be wasted if let's say they are being oxidized really easily. So that is why the packaging here is dark in color, is enclosed, and it is pretty safe to ensure all the oils that you're eating are the best, purest, and healthiest oils. All right. And all of these claims, yeah, as what we mentioned before, these are all being validated and approved by a lot of these health governments bodies. So this is something that you can trust in us and trust in this disease balance of for your diet, right? And also for your future health. Because if we are able to, sponsor so many of our athletes and including bodybuilders like us, I'm pretty sure it's something that normal people like you can also benefit from it. Okay, but the thing is, I know that a lot of people still doubt when it comes to when they first know about this product. Sometimes people doubt whether this product is it really good for the long term. How do I actually see results? Some people say it is by feel, by logic sense, or even by just guessing, right? But we Zizino wanted to prove it with numbers because only numbers are measurable and results that are measurable and also attainable and you'll be able to see with your own eyes. These are the results that we want you to believe in. All right. So that is why if before you even try out this product, you should actually do one of our state-of-the-art balance test. All right. It is also from Zizino that helps you to see which level you are in your health status first before you even start taking any supplements. All right. So this is something that lets you to be able to see whether before how are you feeling, where are you at, and after 120 days of eating this product, where your health stands. Alright, does this Zizinos balance all helps you in terms of improving your omega-6 to 3 ratio from a very unbalanced ratio to a close to 3 to 1 ratio? You can all see within your fingertips, within your phone, as easy as that. And for your information, we do have research facility which is under Vitas, one of the most renowned facilities for testing out all of your balance test results. All right, so this is something that you can validate by yourself confidently. All right, if you're interested in this balance test, do make sure to stay tuned to our channel, right? So that you will not miss out, okay, the sessions that we talk more detail in terms of this Zizinos balance test. But due to the limitation in our time today, I'm pretty sure that a lot of us have benefit from today's topic, and this is our summary for today, right? How Balanceoil actually helps in bodybuilding. First of all, it can help you to prolong your appetite, indirectly controls your calorie intake, reduces inflammation from your joints and muscles, boosts metabolism to makes you able to burn fat easier and faster than normal people, enhance muscle recovery, and since it's a fat, it's also a great energy source. Last but not the least, and also the most important one, improve your cardiovascular health by reducing those bad cholesterol within your arteries. And a lot of people also didn't know, yeah, Zizinos products, especially Balance Oil, is a certified product for informed sports, and it is also proud to be one of the healthiest oils for the athletes and bodybuilders that we have in our ambassador hall. So if we are able to be the brand ambassador for many athletes and bodybuilders, I'm pretty sure this is the healthiest oils for you in your bodybuilding journey. Alright. So as you can see, my 10 to 12% of body fat percentage, it is from this picture here that I took recently. Okay, so I look like this and I do drink Zizinos Balance Oil every day. Okay, So this is a true testimonial for you to have a sigh of relief and confidence that Zinzino Balance Oil does help you to achieve the fitness goal like me. Okay, so today's take-home message is that first of all, you need to remember healthy oils are essential, yeah, essential in bodybuilding. And healthy oils do not make you fat, all right, unless you're eating it correctly in the right portion and the right types of fats. And the right types of fat that we mentioned as usual is omega-3 and 6. But if you're eating in a unbalanced omega-3 to 6 ratio, it is also unhealthy. So having a balanced 3 to 1 ratio of omega 3 omega 6 to 3 meaning to say one part of omega 3 and three parts of omega 6 is the key for you to have a great body as a start, right? So if you're still doubting which type of foods that can help you to achieve your great body in your bodybuilding journey, you do not need to look anywhere else because the healthiest oils is in front of you already. It's Xenos Balance Oil. Alright? And I hope every one of you here can be as fit as me and believe yourself, you can do it too, including you, Vincent. Alright? So thank you very much, and I shall pass the floor back to you, Vincent. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Victor, for your sharing once again. Okay, I'm very sure everyone here tonight has benefited from your tip and advice. You know, a lot of great information that we had today. Let us give Victor a round of applause one more time. Thank you so much. All right, and of course, as Victor has mentioned earlier, many athletes, including Olympians, all right, including EPL players, soccer players, okay, they have been taking Zinzino Balance Oil daily, okay, to enhance their performance, focus, and recovery, okay, because it's such a safe and effective product. And on top of it, okay, Zinzino Balance Oil has a lot of benefits as well. Okay, as Victor has mentioned earlier, we have this informed sport. Okay, not easy to get that recognized by informed sport. Okay, very prestigious. A lot of athletes, when they see this, they would dare to take it. Okay, because athletes and Olympians, they cannot anyhow take this food. They cannot anyhow take supplements. You know, they had to go through their doctors. They had to go through their team doctors, the board and everything. You know, to get it approved before they can take. So with this informed sports this logo, all right, certification, okay, they can rest assured that everything inside is very safe for them to take. Okay, no steroid, everything is very good, natural, huh? All right, and we are proud to be one of them. Okay, Zinzino Balance Oil, and they have after taking Zinzino Balance Oil, a lot of them have experienced very positive performance, okay, improvement in their performance enhancement. Okay, all right, and of course, Zinzino Balance Oil has a lot of benefits. And if let's say you're not sure what Zinzino Balance Oil is about, this is the balance oil that we have. Okay, it can also help to improve our health, self-health. All right, so let's get healthy again today. Okay, if you like what Victor has shared earlier, okay, but have yet tried taking the balance oil or balance test, okay, talk to the person who invite you to the call first, okay, to do your first test. Okay, we do strongly recommend you to do a test. Okay, this is the balance test that Victor has mentioned earlier. Okay, this take the balance test first so you know where you stand. Okay, and then you may have not been taking supplements before. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Okay, because we don't really need to see, you know, how much have you been taking. Okay, but with the balance test, there will be no more guessing regarding your health status, because the balance test report, okay, will show you what you are actually missing. Okay, even you have, let's say, taking a lot of other kinds of supplements before, okay, you will definitely find yourself unbalanced. Okay, just take myself for an example. Okay, I have been taking a lot of other supplements for 16 years, 1 6. Okay, but when my first test result came out, it was really bad. Okay, and my omega 6 to 3 balance, okay, index is actually 12.7 is to 1, meaning to say, you know, I'm balanced. I'm not balanced, because when we say balance, it needs to be at 3 is to 1. Okay, but I'm proud to say that, you know, I'm happy to say that, you know, after taking the balance oil for 4 months, I'm almost balanced. Okay, almost 3 is to 1 balance. Okay, what happened when there's a lot of when we are unbalanced? You know, there will be prolonged inflammation at cellular level, okay, which may lead to chronic diseases, okay, such as high blood pressure, diabetes, heart problems, and even cancer. All right. So what we can do is we'll try to improve that. You can improve our health self with balance oil. Okay. Take it every day. Take it sufficiently every day as a preventive measures. Okay, before it become worse. Okay, and of course, when our cells are healthy, all right, likely we will also be healthy too. Okay, and balance oil, vitamin D inside. Okay, so it can also help you to build up your immune system, which is very critical during this pandemic. All right. So of course, if you like what you have experienced, you can share the balance oil and the test, okay, to 4 friends, and Zeno will reward you with a free product. Okay. All right. And by the way, next Victor will be speaking to us again next week. Okay, same time. Okay, I'm going to pull out these slides. Okay. Okay. Hey, Victor will be sharing with us again next week at the same time. Okay, you'll be on the same topic. Okay, same topic. Okay, but it will be in Mandarin. So please, you send to your Mandarin speaking customers and team partners, and so that they don't miss out this information. It's very educational, as you can see today. Okay, I'm so looking forward to have Victor back again next week to share with us his valuable insights in Mandarin. Okay, and also for tomorrow. Okay, this week. Okay, Dr. Abrahams. Okay, there's a slight change in his schedule this year. Okay, and his session will be on every Tuesday. Okay, meaning to say that he will be conducting his session tomorrow at 8:45 p.m. Okay, Dr. Abraham, if you do not know who is he, okay, he's a member of our Zinzino Scientific Advisory Board. Okay, and he has been working in the hospital as a doctor for more than 40 over years. Okay, so he's very experienced. Okay, and has helped plenty of patients back to their health. Okay, there will also be Chinese translation during this session. Okay, and also the best part for this doctor talk will be the Q&A segment. Okay, so that if let's say your customers has any question regarding our Zinzino balance oil or the test, okay, they can ask Dr. Abraham during the section. Okay, this is going to be another informative session, and so please attend. Also encourage your partners and your customers and your prospects, okay, to join the session tomorrow, okay, as they understand the products, the benefits of taking the balance oil daily. Okay, and on every Wednesday, okay, we will also have we also go over to Thailand, and we will have our Thai product specialist to speak to all our Thai customers in Thai. Okay, so it's a good chance for you to actually expand your customers into Thailand. So if you have any customers there, okay, inform them to attend the session on coming Wednesday, 7:45 Thailand time, which is actually the same time as Malaysia and Singapore, 8:45. Okay, I know a lot of this. This is a lot of information, so you can actually go to our link. Okay, like go and follow our teams in Zeno Asia. Okay, the links and everything, and the links will be posted at our Facebook page group. Okay, so if let's say you have not joined us, okay, you may go to Facebook and search for Teams in Zeno Asia. I can highlight in yellow over here for you, okay, for your easy for you to search it easily later. Okay, we'll post all our educational links, our Zoom link over there, and then you can also watch a lot of other educational trainings in the group. Okay, and lastly, I just got news. Okay, okay, 1 hour ago. Okay, very fantastic for all of you. Okay, and I hope that everyone will be happy to see this. Okay, because we are running an exciting campaigns from now, 21st of February, until the end of the month, which is 28th of February. Okay, 1 week campaign. Okay, so this is the deal. All customer. Okay, this is customer deal. Okay, when you buy a new premium customers or prepaid customer kit, okay, you will get a 50 ml serum. Okay, this is the serum, okay, for free. Okay, so when you have the customer set, new premium customer order, okay, you get 1 bottle of 50 ml serum for free. Okay, for example, okay, if you buy an A team with 25 premium customer sets, for example, okay, you get 25 of this free serum. Okay, so this is a very good time, okay, for you to buy, all customers. Okay, very good time for you to buy or restock. Okay, so please place your order by the end of the month, which is 28th of February. Okay, we have fantastic feedback regarding this serum. Okay, everybody should really try it. Okay, because of its peptides, the serum can actually protect, repair, and rebuild the skin. Okay, and also remove wrinkles and pores. Okay, I actually apply it over the past week because if you seen me last week, I actually had some pimples pop up after all the Chinese New Year feasting. Okay, I applied this and I think it's working fine for me. All right. So everything you want in the skincare can be found in our serum. And not only the ladies are loving it, but I can tell you that, gentlemen are also liking it as well. Okay, so don't miss out these amazing deals. Okay, tonight webinar is coming to an end. Okay, thank you for your participation. Okay, and I hope to see everyone again tomorrow, 8:45 p.m. for doctor session. Okay, thank you very much for your listening to us and see you again tomorrow. Good night. Bye for now.